evening. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening. How many of you have heard or read about the flight of geese? Geese, like in birds. If you read about the flight of geese, you will know that the geese fly in a V formation. And what happens is, during the entire length of the journey, you have one leader who's right at the head of the formation. And after some time, this goose, which is right at the head of the formation, drops back because it gets tired. Many of them fly for thousands of kilometers, as you've seen many of the birds which land up in Mumbai or in Navi Mumbai, particularly the flamingos. Similarly, these geese travel very long distances. It gets tired, it drops back to the rear of the formation, and another goose takes the lead. And it goes on in rotation like this till they reach their destination. Why I am mentioning this is that the flight of the geese is a typical example or a demonstration of teamwork by sharing the burden of leadership. Isn't this how it is in most organizations, in most corporates that we have worked in? In fact, I would say this is how it is even in Toastmasters, where we have leaders who perform several different kinds of roles during their tenure for a certain period of time, and they literally drop back, allowing others to take over, whether it is the XCOM or whether it is leadership positions in the division or district. In fact, even if you take a session of Toastmasters, you have one set of role players in one particular session, a set of speakers who give way to another set in the next session. So I thought this is a perfect example of how we perform at a Toastmasters setting. Talking of leadership, we have a budding leader today. He has been pronounced as a future record breaker. I say this because he's got a name which sounds that he is about to break records. In fact, it's called, or he's named Kirtiman, a person who is on his way to perhaps breaking all kinds of records. And I'm sure he's well on the way to doing it because his ambitions or goals in life are set on becoming a successful businessman. And I'm sure that he's well on his way to becoming one. So, fellow Toastmasters, without much ado, let us put our hands together for this budding, successful businessman, Kirtiman Garodia.
Thank you, Toastmaster Babu, for this introduction, such a lovely introduction. Ooh, pandemic. COVID here, COVID there. We're stuck in our houses waiting to be freed. I came back from Mumbai to my hometown in March, and since then, I've been hoping to go back. During the lockdown, we all hoped to see the Golgappa walas, the chaat walas, and aspired for the restaurants to open. But instead of cringing, we saw the opportunity and became chefs ourselves. My Instagram feed was filled with images of yummy dishes made by people themselves, with hashtags like hashtag home chef, hashtag baker for life. Many of us were skeptical about the changes. We were fearing about how our lives would turn out. And we're not quite sure about how to face the problems. But see, now here we are, after battling all the challenges, converting physical meetings into Zoom calls, becoming better at the hygiene game, learning new skills, and learning to cope with the new normal. We saw it all and faced it all. We converted our problems into the opportunities, proving that opportunities are greater than problems. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today with us, we have three facilitators who will help us in conducting this meeting. When I asked this lady to tell me one positive takeaway from COVID-19 pandemic, she effortlessly told me three. First, appreciate what you have. Second, grab the opportunities. Third, adapt to changes. I think she'll be able to do her role as grammarian effortlessly too. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Pallavi, who is a grammarian.
Thanks, Kirtiman. Good evening, all. Good evening, Toastmaster of the day, Kirtiman, fellow Toastmaster, and your guest. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to the speaker, listening carefully to their language uses. I will also take note of misuse of any English language as well as any outstanding word, quotes, and saying. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce word of the day. So today, word of the day is cognizant, which means having knowledge or the awareness. An example of using this word is in the today's time, we are all cognizant of the current situation. So I will encourage all the speakers to use word of the day in today's session. I will give word of the day report and grammatical usage report when called upon during the meeting. Thank you, Kirtiman. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pallavi. Moving on, we have someone who is going to keep track of our oohs and ahs. So let me welcome our ah counter, Toastmaster Nancy. Over to you, Toastmaster Nancy.
Good evening, all, fellow Toastmaster and guest. The purpose of the R counter is to listen to all speakers and note the number of speaking errors for each participant. Words or sounds used such as crutch, such as ums. Filler words such as you know well. Long pauses used as fillers, not as a necessary part of a sentence structure. Connective words such as so. Words may be inappropriate interjections and, but, or actually. Sounds may be er. As a counter, I will also note when the speaker repeats a word or phrase. Example, I, or this means. I will give a report when called upon at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nancy. COVID provided this man a chance to spend time with his family, which he otherwise does not get. He thinks punctuality is the key to success. And to help us be punctual, we have with us the timer. Please welcome the timer, Toastmaster Pankaj. Over to you, Toastmaster Pankaj.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. I am Pankaj Kumar, and I am timer for today's meeting. As a timer, my responsibility is to time the speakers with green, yellow, and red cards. I will show different cards during the speeches. For the prepared speech segment, for the icebreaker speaker who has already time of 4 to 6 minutes. At the 4 minute, I will show the green card. At the 5 minute, I will show the yellow card, and at the end of the 6 minute, I will show the red card. and then 30 seconds will be allotted for the to each speaker. And if the speaker speaks more than 30 seconds after the 6 minute, then the speaker will not be eligible for the voting. For the for table topic speeches, one speaker will get the.
Pankaj, just for the prepared speech, you will be called again before table topics. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pankaj. Thank you, role players, for clearly stating the rules. Now coming to the prepared speeches round. It is important to turn adversities into opportunities at the right time, as the time will turn every opportunity into an adversity. Wise words by Toastmaster Ankit, who is the evaluator of the first speech. I invite to read out the objectives of the speech of this first speaker. Over to you, Toastmaster Ankit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kirtiman, and good evening, everyone. Our first speaker for the day is delivering his icebreaker. The purpose statement of this speech is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn basic structure of a public speech. Timer, please note, time allotted is 4 to 6 minutes. All the best, and over to you, Toastmaster Kirtiman.
The first thing Toastmaster Vasudev will do once COVID is over is travel on Mumbai local trains, because that is something he is really missing. The journey, the people, and the crowd. He would want to experience that again, and me too. So I would like to call upon Toastmaster Vasudev. Over to you, Toastmaster Vasudev. Toastmaster Vasudev looking into a mirror. Looking into a mirror, Toastmaster Vasudev.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for the introduction. A very good evening to all fellow Toastmasters and guests present today. Uncommon thinkers reuse what common thinkers refuse. These are the words of the famous J.R.D. Tata. These are very brilliant words used by a great innovator himself. But there is another reason why I specifically chose J.R.D. Tata. J.R.D. Tata was born on 29th July 1904, and my date of birth falls on the 28th of July 1995. So close, yet so painfully far. However, I do take a lot of happiness from the fact that even if it's not the same date that I share with the great man, I still am very close, given that he represents innovation and admiration, leadership, and all the great qualities of a general personality who embodies a lot of good qualities. Hello all, my name is Vasudeva Venkatraman Iyer, or short, because many people do have that preference, and I also do not mind that. I am currently residing in Chembur and am born and brought up in Bombay itself. I come from a rather small family which consists of my mother and myself. I have a post-graduation in finance, and I'm currently working in a bank in the credit risk department. And I will be completing 2 years come January 2021. During my school and college years, I have had the opportunity to participate in various debates and extempore competitions which have helped me develop my interest in public speaking. Through the years, my interest in public speaking has helped me think rationally and logically. It has also given me the opportunity to express an opinion on topics that are sometimes controversial, but I'm able to go through these topics with logical reasoning. As a result, while speaking with a friend of mine recently, I was introduced to Toastmasters as an organization. The friend mentioned that in case I am interested in public speaking, then this is the place to be. As a result, my reason for joining Toastmaster is to continue to improve my communication skills along with my ability to express my thoughts clearly, precisely, and organize them in a logical order. Moving on to my interests and hobbies. As a person, I consider myself lucky that I come from a very religious family who have a deep respect and understanding for culture and heritage. As a result, I have had the opportunity to travel to various locations, specifically heritage locations, as a result of this upbringing. Based on this, I have been able to travel to various awe-inspiring and beautiful locations such as the Kalsubai Peak, which is the highest peak in the Western Ghats, the Elephanta Caves off the coast of the Sri Padmanabha Swami Temple in Kerala, and the Ellora Caves in Aurangabad. Because of me exploring being able to explore these locations over the years, I have developed a great respect for the culture that has been handed over to us by our forefathers, and I deeply believe that it is a heirloom that all of us have inherited and are responsible to take care of. Moving on, this interest in heritage tourism links neatly into another hobby of mine, which I have developed recently. This hobby is related to collecting commemorative coins. So, commemorative coins are basically coins that celebrate an anniversary of an institution or a leader. And some of the examples of coins that I have and I really hold dear are the centenary anniversary coins that was made to celebrate 100 years of the University of Mysore, the 50th birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, and one of my favorite ones being the 175th birth anniversary of Jamshedji Tata. Having spoken a little bit about my personal background and interests, I believe it is time to call to a conclusion my speech. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that my main interest in joining Toastmasters and commencing this journey in public speaking is to develop up my personality as a better communicator, orator who is cognizant of his thoughts, is able to communicate his skills, is able to communicate his thoughts clearly, logically, and is able to express his ideas without any uncertainty. Uh, Lastly, I would like to say, in my opinion, public speaking is a thrilling and a bone chilling experience, something a person might feel when they look face to face with a tiger. And hence, I would like to close my speech with another quote by J.R.D. Tata on living life. And it goes as, live life a little dangerously. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vasudeva. And I agree with the quote that live life a little bit dangerously because risk hai to ishq hai. So moving on. No, I'm sorry. First, 1 second. I'm sorry. Toastmasters and guests.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are
Are we
requested
giving
to
a
provide
standing ovation?
feedback to Toastmaster Vasudev within 30 seconds by writing in the chat box.
Generally, we give a standing ovation to the person who
Oh,
gave
yeah,
his
yeah.
icebreaker speech.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
today we have two icebreaker speeches, so we will
Okay.
give at the
Together.
end. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I hope we are done with the feedback. This too shall pass. A beautiful quote which means nothing is permanent. This is one lesson that Toastmaster Chaitya learned in 2020. I request Toastmaster Chaitya to read out the objectives of the second speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Chaitya.
Actually, Kirtiman, the speech objective is same, so you
Yeah.
can
Okay, so
go to the
okay, ma'am.
speaker.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Once COVID is over, I'll go and hug all my friends. This is what TM Sunil said when I asked him, what will you do once COVID is over? Over to you, Toastmaster Sunil. Toastmaster Sunil, lockdown diary, Toastmaster Sunil.
Thank you. Years from now would be like 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022. Hey, you missed 2020. No, we don't take that name. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. You would have guessed by now, this is my lockdown story. It was a usual day in the middle of March 2020. The sound of the alarm woke me up. Then began a series of mundane activities, freshening up, having a rushed breakfast, donning the banking uniform, a light color shirt and a dark trouser is what they say. The monotony of the morning was only broken by a call from a colleague who, with a tinge of excitement, said, work from home. Work from home? Oh, I had almost forgotten. I immediately hung up, plonked myself on the bed, put my laptop on a stack of pillows, and started work. That was the beginning of my lockdown diary. First few months were bliss. We were all together at home. This was the first time that I had an opportunity to just wake up early in the morning and look at my kids sleeping. Tea time was when time stopped. Wife and me, with our cups in hand, staring outside the window and talking about life in general. Watching my kids go through was an experience in itself. Every time my little one would answer a question or deliver a speech, my chest would swell with pride. I would also naively communicate the same to her, only to get a cheeky response. Papa, this is new for you, not for me. I've been doing it for years. Those were the times when I realized how out of sync with my kids I had been. Even office was more tolerable. You did not have to start the day with getting into traffic jams. No forced good mornings, no cooler talk. You could pace your day the way you wanted to. Doing a household chore was a valid enough excuse to take a break. Even bosses were more considerate. Generally, you would get a message asking, can I call you now? Now, when your boss asks you that question, how do you answer? No, not right now. I'm staring outside the window. Or, no, I'm talking to my younger one, not now. Or, I'm making coffee for myself. We can't talk now. No, you don't answer to your boss like that. So, obviously, the response usually was, yes, I'll call you back. But then you were being asked that question. So, it was all fun till there. Though good times don't last, do they? Because the conversations at home soon turned to conflicts. Every time you would point out something about the uniform or about the homework of the kids, there would be fights. Even the quiet tea time was soon replaced by fights on who's going to make the tea. Now, while on that note, I'm very proud to announce that my tea making skills are so well appreciated at home that I'm making tea both in the mornings as well as the evenings. Household chores, mopping of the floor, cleaning of the utensils, the list was just unending. Office, I realized, has its ways of digging its fang into your life very soon. Now, it was not unheard of to have a call from a colleague at 8 in the morning. Your boss's messages turned to, why are you not picking up the call? Call back immediately. Household chore was no more a valid excuse to take a break. In fact, things which were otherwise sacrosanct in office could also be breached. For example, you could be sitting and having lunch with your kids and then suddenly get a work call and you had to disperse. So, your office laptop in the middle of the bedroom was a grim reminder that office had invaded home. This was my lockdown story. I have had my ups and downs. I do believe that work from home is a necessary evil and is here to stay, because if you have a job which can be done from home, then you should that's the preferable option, because that only allows people who can't work from home to be on the roads. Collective wisdom is the need of the hour, and I hope everyone exercises. And I would just like to end with a quote which I read recently, which was about the pandemic. The ups and downs of a pandemic. One day, you are happy in your bubble, going for long walks, doing workouts, and baking banana bread. And the other, you're crying, having gin for breakfast, and missing people you don't even like. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil, for the wonderful icebreaker speech. Let's have a standing ovation for the icebreaker speeches.
We dare everybody to stand up.
Now, Toastmasters and guests are requested to give the feedback to Toastmaster Sunil within 30 seconds by writing in the chat box. I would like to request timer Toastmaster Pankaj to give the timer's report.
Good evening, Toastmasters. For the first segment, prepared speech segment, we have two speakers. Vasudev took 5 minutes 50 seconds, and second speaker Sunil took 5 minutes 53 seconds. Thank you, Toastmaster. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
So Pankaj, you have to say both are qualified.
Both are qualified.
Yeah,
okay,
both are qualified. Sure.
Yeah.
But as we are cognizant about the fact that there would be no vote members, thank you. Okay. Now moving on, I'd like to say an opportunity is a situation in which it is possible for you to do something that you want to do and get rid of your fears. I had an opportunity to get rid of my fear of public speaking, so I joined the Toastmasters. And to provide you with one such opportunity, I would like to hand over the meeting to the table topic master, Toastmaster Avantika. Huge round of applause, Avantika. Over to you, Toastmaster Avantika.
Good evening, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. We heard indeed some fantastic speeches today as a prepared speech segment. But in real life, the luxury to speak in a prepared environment. We need to have quick conversations and quick responses to every situation we come across. For example, you are in a meeting and your boss suddenly asks you to give your opinion on something. Or might be in a family gathering, you are asked to speak about someone to someone else. How do you really fear at that moment? Do you have that hesitation? If that's the case, we provide you an impromptu speaking platform, which is the table topic segment in the Toastmasters meeting. At Toastmasters, the table topic session allows everyone to practice the impromptu speaking skills in a safe and friendly environment. Before we proceed with this segment, let me call the timer to give you all the timing guidelines.
Thank you, table topic master Avantika. Good evening, everyone. The timing guidelines for table topic speeches are: at the completion of 1 minute, I will show the green card, At the completion of 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. And at the completion of 2 minutes, I will show the red card. And then each speaker will be given 30 seconds grace period. And if a speaker exceeds a 2 minute 30 seconds, that speaker will not be qualified for the voting. Thank you. Back over to you, Toastmaster Avantika. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Pankaj. So I hope we are all very excited now to get over to the table topic segment. Today's table topic segment has a twist, and I hope we are all ready for it. So I would just like to explain the table topic segment of today once before for the participants who would be participating in this. So the table topic segment today says 3 words, 1 theme of choice for storytelling. So themes are 2, opportunity and problem. You have the right to choose your own theme. The words on the screen would be 4, and you got to choose any of those 3 words and weave into a story. Be cognizant that you follow the theme that you choose. I hope the guidelines are clear for the table topic segment. And now I would request a few nominations from our members to participate in this segment today.
Would you give us an example?
All right. So giving you an example here, maybe I have 3 words saying blackboard, chalk, and a duster. And the 2 themes goes as opportunity and problems. So out of these 3 words, I weave a story. I first picked the theme saying opportunity. So my story goes, I saw my teacher during my school days, chalking out all the notes on the board. Just when I saw my career opportunity, and I thought that is what I believed and I loved. So I understood my opportunity and my career and passion towards in life. The duster did not really rub my passion. It gave me more enthusiasm to go ahead and teach students. So that is how we weave these words into the story. Choose a theme if we really want to build an opportunity or showcase a problem through our storytelling skills. Was I able to make it clear? All right. So I would now request a few of our members to please give us their names to participate in this segment today. Please drop in your names in the chat box. Waiting for another 5 seconds for volunteers to participate. All right. So thanks, Toastmaster Nivedita. Here is your screen. May I ask you which is the theme that you would like to pick up? Problem or opportunity?
Okay. I'll go for the problem, the second one.
Okay. So problem and opportunity, 4 words on your screen. You have to pick any 3, weave a story and showcase a problem. So the theme around the story would be a problem and the words 3 out of 4 can be picked up.
Okay, am I audible? Yeah. So, home, journey, and suitcase. So, being a marketeer, traveling is always on the cards throughout my career. And away from home, eating the outside food is always a problem. So I'm always worried about the when the first week of every month comes, I have to pack my suitcase and travel to places to meet the customers, views, take their opinions, form the hypothesis, come back and have an action plan. But then when I realize why I'm looking this as a problem, as this is an important part of my career, I have to look at that as an opportunity. Look, this will help me to understand how different people talk, they think, they understand their work, and the way they work that help me to develop my not only communication but overall working. And that helped actually the sales stint or those whatever I have traveled and gathered the views from my sales team, from the customers, that helped me to grow as a person. So a message for me as well as all of us. So though initially you think that as a problem, look at the 360 degrees so that you will convert that problem into an opportunity. Over to you, Toastmaster Avantika.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nivedita. Truly a great message for all of us to turn all our problems into opportunities in life. Thank you for those words. May I have the next volunteer to our section, please? So, Toastmaster Rajkaran, would you like to participate?
Sure, I'll do that.
Sure, thank you. So, which is the theme you would like to choose?
Yeah, same.
Problem or opportunity?
Problem.
All right. So the words for you are here.
Okay. Garden, enemy, motorbike, and game. So I have to use 3 words, right? Out of this?
Yeah, 3 out of the 4.
Okay. So motorbike, riding a motorbike was always a problem for me. I mean, I have never tried cycling. So people say, you don't know cycling? So that's so stupid of you. That's the main problem. You don't know the cycling. That's why you cannot start a motorbike or you can learn a motorbike. First, you learn bicycling. So what I did, when I went to my hometown, I took a bicycle and then started to cycle it. Then it was a slope. I started from, and without paddling, I started, and it just went into a garden of my neighbor, and there were so many flowers. So I just messed up his garden. So that's how it all started. I mean, a problem of learning how to cycle, and so that I can learn how to take this as an opportunity and learn motorcycle. So I tried it, and this this just started, and doing it every day, it became a game. And now I can somehow manage to cycle well, and I'm on my way to make it as an opportunity to ride a motorbike, and soon I'll do it one day successfully, and I'll have my motorbike license then, and I'm waiting for that. So am I on time? I mean, I'm not able to view the timer. Hello.
It's 2 minutes 4 seconds.
Okay. Thank you. That's it then. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Rajkaran. Even I do not know to ride a bicycle. And yes, I have had a very bad experience on it, and I can understand now.
Avantika, I suggest after this, after a while, once the speaker sees the screen, you can remove the screen so that speaker can see the timer.
Sure, I will do that. Yes. So, can I have the next volunteer to the segment now? Toastmaster Babu, would you like to?
Yeah.
I try, please.
Yeah, I haven't quite understood, but let me see.
I tried. Maybe.
Yeah, tell me.
Sure. So, problem or an opportunity?
Opportunity.
Great.
So I use 3 of these words.
Yes. 3 of these words.
Table topic master for Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Remove the screen.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's all right. I remember my early days in Muscat. I know someone is very keenly listening to me. Those were the early days when I landed in Muscat as a bachelor. And obviously with a very small pay pocket and a small allowance, I had to really fend for a house at the other side of town. There were no proper roads there. Probably a store which I could only visit on a weekend. Even there, it was done because my place of work was quite far. And so it was really a challenge and a problem for me to get to these stores for my provisions and the groceries. But I think over a period of time, as they say that if you persist in whatever you're doing, I hung on to the place where I was staying because it was a good neighborhood in that sense. And over a period of time, we got the news that the entire place was to be developed into a municipality. And within almost like 3 to 4 months, we had all the tar roads, we had department store coming there, and suddenly it looked like an oasis in the desert. So I think the message here that I would like to give is that sometimes persistence pays, and what you see as a problem at the beginning, if you try to just live with the problem, but then see the silver lining at the end of the tunnel, you would find that whatever you do might turn into an opportunity for you to exploit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Babu. I have actually become a fan of hearing all your stories of abroad, and yes, indeed, a good one today. Thank you for sharing your experience. So, just wanted to confirm, I got a nomination from Toastmaster Sudha, and is she allowed to participate in the segment today?
Yeah, I think today every role player can participate.
Sure. So, Toastmaster Sudha, next is yours. Problem or an opportunity?
Opportunity.
Sure.
I can take 3 of them, right, Avantika?
Yes, 3 of them. let me know once you're ready, so I will stop sharing the screen.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Avantika has posed me to talk about 3 words which were shown on the screen. And the first thing which came to my mind when I looked at those words were a beautiful song of Devanand and Nutan on a terrace with the moonlight. And I think I saw the hill in the movie, but the song is still haunting in my memory. So yes, those 3 words, what comes to my mind is romance, music, melody, and happy faces. I eliminated the word noise. So you have removed the screen, but I think there is a connection between what I'm actually talking about. So having said that, night, hills, and moon. I think it's a perfect setting for any romantic date that you are planning. This is for you, Kirtiman, especially because ishq and risk and got your tongue in the cheek statement as you were trying to get yourself out of a situation. So yes, I think that's what I would like to correlate with those 3 words which were given as an opportunity to express my thoughts. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sudha. So yes, you weave them very good, and I like your thoughts. Thank you. May I ask if someone would like to participate next? Maybe one more participant? Toastmaster Sunil, would you like to participate? We have got your name nominated.
You must be just too tired of participating.
Toastmaster Sunil. So I'll just pick up one last nomination for today. Maybe Toastmaster Nancy, would you like to participate next? As today all the role players are allowed to speak up, so maybe a chance to use
Yes,
an
Avantika.
opportunity.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So, problem or an opportunity? What's your pick?
Opportunity.
Sure. Here are your words. Let me know once you are ready.
Yeah, just yeah. Sorry. Go back to the screen again. Sorry. Sorry, go back to the screen. Yeah.
I hope you are able to see it now.
Yeah, just a second.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Time is something, when you want the time to go slow, it always moves fast. When time is especially precious in the morning, everyone is in a hurry to go, just as you about to go out of the door, your daughter says, "Mama, I need a sandwich." What do? You pick up the bread, you apply butter, you put some cold storage things and give a nice sandwich, and you must see the look on the children's face. You can't express. Though you are late for office, the thought comes in my mind, I have to go, I'm getting late, I have a meeting. But yeah, when you see, you just don't have the heart to say no to her. And you have some days you just want to sit down, listen to the music, have a nice cup of a cold drink and a sandwich, and you just don't want the time to pass. It seems you just want to be in that moment forever. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nancy, for sharing that moment of our daily life. Indeed, yes, and a hungry stomach always craves sandwich or maybe anything that's our favorite. So, yes, thank you so much for sharing. Uh, Toastmaster Ankit, would you like to participate next? Toastmaster Ankit?
I would like to participate.
Okay, great, Chacha. So, problem or the opportunity?
Problem.
Sure. Here are your words. Let me know, please, once you're ready.
I'm ready. So, swim, one is to perform on the stage, because I never get time to swim in Bombay. So the only time I get to swim and I get to perform on stage apart from the usual mainstream and formal speeches is on a holiday. We always make it a point that we play an antakshari, or we have a get together wherein we sing candidly. We just talk about each other on stage. We actually know each other through that stage approach where everyone is very serious and everyone is really talking sense. And second is, we make sure that we are not just swimming, but we are playing some games which are again bonding each other. So I feel these two things have been the primary things on my holidays, and I've always been missing. So if you tell me, if you tell me in the past 6 months I've gone swimming, but I've never performed on stage, or I've never really had those stage appearances, because that's only the time which I've done it on a holiday. So I really miss these times, and I'm just waiting that when will this COVID get over, and when will I get that opportunity to again go swim and have that amazing holiday with my family, with my friends, and just perform my heart out and just be myself. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaitya. Indeed, the time every one of us is waiting for. And yes, dance, swimming, too many activities to do, all in all on our list. Okay. So the last one, exactly the last one now. So anyone who would like to participate? Toastmaster Pallavi, would you like to go ahead? Toastmaster Pallavi?
Yeah, Avantika.
Sure. So what would be your pick? A problem or an opportunity?
Opportunity.
Sure. So here are your words.
Okay, village or box. So, good evening, all of you. Since 7-8 months, we are locked down in home, getting very little chances to go out and experience this thing which we were experiencing earlier, like traveling to multiple places, roaming around the city, traveling to mall. Right now, we are all wondering or waiting for those moments to really get back. But I think current situation has given us the opportunity to think, and particularly for me, I am just trying to unbox my earlier memories when I used to go into the village for my vacations. And my village is also surrounded by jungle. So we used to go in the jungle, not in not alone, but always in a group, and see the nature very closely. So sitting at home, really, we are, especially me, I'm just wondering and seeing that when we'll get this opportunity to again and go back to the villages, visit the jungles, and again experience the same thing. Thanks. Over to you, Avantika.
Thank you, Parvi. Thanks again for sharing those memories. And maybe soon will be the time when we'll have the chance to go ahead and experience all of that once more. So with this, I come to the end of my table topic section. Thanks to all the participants for trying out this innovative segment today and allowing me to get this one this time. So let me call upon Timer Pankaj to give us the timing report of all the participants today. Over to you, Toastmaster Pankaj.
Hello, everyone. Overall, all the speakers were cognizant of the timing. And first, let me give the details of the speeches. Time taken by each speaker. Nivedita, Toastmaster Nivedita took 1 minute 59 seconds. Toastmaster Rajkiran took 2 minutes 4 seconds. Toastmaster Babu 2 minutes 7 seconds. Toastmaster Sudha took 1 minute 23 seconds. Toastmaster Nancy took 1 minute 7 seconds. Toastmaster Nancy, okay. Toastmaster Chaitanya took 1 minute 24 seconds. Toastmaster Pallavi took 1 minute 44 seconds. All are eligible for voting. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Avantika.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Pankaj, for that detailed report. So since all our participants are qualified, I would request all of you to vote for them. And let me now hand over the virtual podium to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Kirtiman. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Avantika, for conducting such an interesting and innovative round of table topics. Now, I would like to welcome the general evaluator, who is a wonderful person and is ready to take on whatever life throws at her. Over to you, Toastmaster Sudha.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Kirtiman. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Evaluation or feedback is the breakfast of champions. We have heard that many times. And I think evaluations are the lifeblood of Toastmaster meetings. We need to become great speakers, but also to be able to give good evaluations. And that I learn as I take up more evaluation roles in my Toastmaster journey, which I generally try to avoid, but my VP Ed insists that I take these roles up more often. New speakers depend on evaluation for their information, help, and development, and long-standing speakers need them to prevent the onset of mental rust or complacency. The evaluation process separates Toastmasters International from any other organization offering public speaking coaching. And I believe that they offer different types, the CRC, the sandwich method, the 3 Rs, and whatever it is. But finally, we have to agree that if there is no proper self-evaluation, failure is inevitable. So without much ado, let me get on to my role as a general evaluator today. And to help me with the process of doing the general evaluation, I first need to invite the timer to give the timing guidelines for the evaluator sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good evening, Toastmaster. Timing guidelines for the evaluation round is timing for evaluation round 2 to 3 minutes. At the completion of 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. After 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. And at the end of the 3 minutes, I will show the red card. And then evaluator will be given 30 seconds. If an evaluator crosses the 2 minute 30 seconds, that evaluator will not be qualified for the voting. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Sudha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pankaj. So as a part of my general evaluation session, we will first have the evaluation of the prepared speeches, and then I will go over the general evaluation of the meeting. So to begin the process, let me first invite the first evaluator, Toastmaster Ankit Sartanekar. He's a blue-eyed boy of Bombay Toastmasters, brought us a lot of proud and happiness when he kept winning his awards in the humorous contest. A person whom I didn't expect that he would be a humorous speaker anyway, but he has surprised us all. And the going is strong, and we wish him all the very best in the journey. Today, he is going to be doing an evaluation of the first speaker. Can I invite Toastmaster Ankit Sartanekar to take over the first evaluation speech of the evening? Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudha. I just want to confirm if my voice is clearly audible.
Yes, it is.
Live life a little dangerously. I had thought hardly anyone takes these words seriously today until I saw people moving outside Andheri station last night. Vasudev, or Vasu, if you permit me to call you by a nickname. Just like your idol, the person with whom almost shared your birthday, Mr. J.R.D. Tata, you indeed added a punch of innovation in your icebreaker. It is of little surprise to me that you have indeed won extempores and debate contests right from your school days. This very ability of lucidly expressing your thoughts paved way to two another hobbies, traveling and numismatics. Trust me, we are at least in the hobby section. Moving ahead, while you had a continuous flow of brilliant thoughts, what I expected as a listener, I missed out on knowing how was Vasudev as a child. How were his school days and friends like? Did he have some crazy dreams like we all did? I understood how you were introduced to the world of Toastmasters. But before that, let your audience be cognizant about your qualities as a person or your hobbies. So you could just work around the structuring of the speech. Let your hobbies, let understanding Vasudev as a person be a priority, and then why do you love to be a part of the Toastmasters family? I hope that you just go after this meet, call your friend and thank him who recommended Toastmasters to you, as this speech is no lesser than an achievement for you. All in all, a strong opening statement in your chapter of Toastmasters. A little touch of skills to your prevailing talent will help your task of being an accomplished public speaker. And do you know what? I also share a birthday with a celebrity. Let me share his thoughts with you. You have to believe in the long-term plan you have, but you need the short-term goals to motivate and inspire you. This was Roger Federer, and I hope that Toastmaster Vasudev, you just go on achieving, motivating, and inspire us. Thank you, and over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankit, for a brilliant evaluation. Let's go to the next evaluator, the evaluator of the second speech, Toastmaster Chaitya Shah. We have stalwarts in our club, I must say. He's another one who's brought us pride by winning the PR award for the club. Great going. May I invite you to come on to the dais and give your evaluation for the second speech. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. A very good evening to all the and Toastmaster of the day. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. First of all, to my speaker in specific, a very big congratulations on taking the biggest step towards your pathway journey. I will give my evaluation in 2 rounds. First round will be the comment. First round will be the comment round, and the second round will be the recommendation round. Let me tell you, your topic, an appropriate topic to just start an icebreaker speech and for the audience to know you so well. You locked us down with your lockdown diary, and I'm sure all of us also enjoyed it. You were well prepared, and you were extremely cognizant about the fact that it's just your icebreaker speech, and we just couldn't know that it's your first speech. So cheers. I loved your candid approach to the speech, that how beautifully you imbibed office, your home chores, and the usual lockdown life, which all of us could actually relate to. I was actually feeling that it's just me who's speaking, and I was just listening to you. So I could actually relate to all of your lockdown. I'm sure the audience also did that. Now, I would like to recommend you that how could you be a better speaker in your upcoming projects. First of all, the purpose of the project was to introduce yourself to the audience so that the audience could more than anyone else in the club. We just could know the lockdown phase of Sunil, but we could not know the lockdown phase of Sunil before the lockdown and after the lockdown. I would have loved to know you even before lockdown, how you were as a person, how did you grow up, how did the how did the corporate life change Sunil as a personality. Second, you were sounding extremely clear and you were audible. However, you could have improved on your body language by a little more voice modulation, by giving those punches when you mentioned about when you started preparing tea even in the morning and evening, when office became home and home became office, when there was no difference between the two. Used little more body language and voice modulation and incorporated into your speech. I could not clearly bifurcate the opening, the body, and the conclusion of the speech. I just felt that it was little too mixed, and I could not bifurcate between the three. I would recommend you to just have a clear boundary between the three sections of the speech so that it's more precisely conveyed to the audience. You have a long way to go. You sounded extremely confident, a very apt topic, which you could have just locked us down with your lockdown story, even before Sunil, even before the lockdown and even after the lockdown. All in all, a great speech. I wish you all the very best for all your upcoming projects. Have a great day, Sunil. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaitya. May I call upon the timer to give us timer's report, please?
So Toastmaster Ankit took 2 minutes 46 seconds, and Toastmaster Chaitanya took 3 minutes 12 seconds. I think there is no voting down for evaluation since we have just 2 evaluators. So,
but both are qualified.
Yeah, both are qualified.
Okay, so can we have the ballot? I mean the voting for the best evaluator, please?
No, Sudha, there are only 2 now, so we will not have the voting for speakers as well as evaluators.
Okay, fine, thank you.
Over to you, Sudha.
Can we have the R counter to give his report, please?
Yes.
Her report, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Toastmaster Nancy.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudha. Toastmaster Vasudev used twice, ability to repeated 3 times. I come was used twice, is able to was used twice. Toastmaster Pallavi used 3 times. Toastmaster Sunil used a 4 times. Toastmaster Sudha used a twice. Toastmaster Avantika used a once. So was used thrice. Toastmaster Nivedita used so twice. Toastmaster Pankaj used a 4 times. Timer was repeated twice. I different was done. Toastmaster Rajkaran used the word a twice, so once, and so twice. Then started was used twice, how to used twice. Toastmaster Babu used a thrice. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nancy, for your elaborate report. Can I ask the grammarian to give her report, please?
Yeah, sure. So in today's meeting, I could not see any misuse of grammar or any wrong pronunciation. I'm happy that today's word of the day has been used by many Toastmasters like Vasudev, Kirtiman, Avantika, Pankaj, Ankit, and Chaitya. Also, there were good usage of the quotes. So I have noted few like "Live life a little dangerously" by J.R.D. Tata and "Silver lining" quotes. So this was the today's grammarian report. Over to you, Sudha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pallavi. I'm cognizant of the fact that I've not used the word of the day today. I will try to use it till the end of the meeting today. So now let's general evaluation of today's meeting. As far as the meeting start is concerned, we started 4 minutes late. There was a little bit of bustle around 2 minutes before the time to start about the cards, and the timer was trying to fix how to show the timing screen, which was not required. I think we should have done it since we were all assembled at least about 15 minutes before the meeting started. I was there as well, so we could have discussed this a little earlier before that. The Sergeant at Arms began the meeting. I don't know if it was a sense of humor which prevailed, that he started with a good morning and then he laughed and he changed it to a good evening. I don't know if it was humor, but it was a little bit of a poor humor, I should say. But anyways, you rest of your duties pretty well. You talked about the mission and all the guidelines which is required for the Toastmaster meeting, and also introduced the presiding officer. He gave a very good introduction about the meeting, but I was waiting for a guest introduction. That's something which was missing. I don't know if it was because there were no guests, probably. So that was another thing. And then we moved on to the Toastmaster of the Day introduction. Kirtiman was quick enough to pick it up and gathered the momentum by introducing the topic, which is also pretty relevant, a very positive topic, which we all have to imbibe in these challenging times. So that was great. The word of the day was introduced, cognizant, a very simple word, but it was probably hesitation to use something new which you're not prepared for, which probably prevented a lot of people to use the word in their prepared speeches or even the table topics, but a very good word. The timer began on to specify about the session timings as well, along with the icebreaker, but Nivedita corrected it. I think it was not required. You have another time to do it. So that was fantastic. It was corrected. The first and the second speaker both were icebreakers, brilliant speeches, and it didn't look like they were icebreakers at all. They had a lot of experience before they could take on the icebreaker session. Probably that's why they were very confident when they were talking and very good speeches. As far as the Toastmaster of the day and the topic is concerned, and the weaving of the topic into the meetings. I felt it was not connected every time. You came in, there were just a couple of lines that you said about the topic and you left it to the next role player to take it on. I feel since you're the anchor of the meeting and you have a message to give, yes, it was introduced very well. But I think when you were taking it on with the different sections of the meeting, you could have probably stood on there and taken on charge of introducing the topic and even the role players in that effect, so that I felt could have been improved on. The timing, the timings was introduced correctly. I think in terms of the hour counters, the grammarian, the timers in both the sessions, and even the reports were taken up in the right time. Very good theme, Ankita, Avantika, sorry, Toastmaster Avantika on the table topics. I think it was very unique way of doing it. But yes, it was a little confusing. Like a lot of people didn't know what is coming. So there was a little bit of hesitation in people coming on to the stage and picking up table topics, because I think our club is pretty good at picking up the opportunity to come on stage for table topics. But I felt a little bit of hesitation. Maybe it could be because of the unique way the table topics was conducted. So it's not a negative feedback, but maybe a little bit more clarity in terms of how it is conducted could have helped them to ease their minds and participate a little bit more, effortlessly. I think Nivedita was very brave, though she was very confused, but she took it up and she did a good, she made a good start with it. There was another confusion on the timer amidst the TT. I think that happened because of the screen being shared, and the timer's screen was not shared on the screen. So there was a little bit of confusion. So in this case, I think with a lot of meetings that we're attending now, even the pinning of this thing would have been a good way to show the color so that everybody sees the color of the screen. So rather than having to search for the screen which will come in the center, that could have been a good way to adopt it. And yes, I also got an opportunity to participate for the table topics, which is a very rare bonus in Bombay Toastmasters, let me tell you. Apart from me, I think all the other role players also got an opportunity, which is great. And I think overall it was attended very scarcely today. It was not really usual Bombay Toastmasters meeting, and guests also were not visible. I hope it doesn't happen this way, because believe me, I'm attending a lot of Toastmaster meetings here and there, and I'm still so proud to say that I belong to Bombay Toastmasters, because we have certain standards, and in terms of attendance, in terms of performance, in terms of quality, and discipline. So I hope it's just a small break. We'll come back to it. Otherwise, it was a well-conducted meeting, and I wish everyone all the best in the future meetings to come. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Sudha. Today we had two amazing icebreaker speeches. I hope this gave a lot of confidence to both of you, and that you learn and improve by listening the two evaluations of your respective speeches. Overall, it was a good meeting. The table topic was interesting and innovative. I would like to end my part by saying that if the moment you start thinking that problems are greater than opportunities, your life will be doomed. And the moment you start thinking opportunities are greater than problems, your life will be bloomed. Thank you, and over to you, Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. And thanks, as the leader of the pack, as I had mentioned, you have been leading the pack for most of the time, 5:45, for almost like, a couple of hours. And safely leading us to our destination today. In fact, may I use the term that was inscribed on Sunil's t-shirt, Destination. I think that was pretty interesting. So you safely have taken us to the destination today without any major hiccups. So thank you for that. And yes, echoing the general evaluators' comments, it has been a session with a slight difference. Of course, the one major difference I would say is perhaps for the first time we've not had any guests, and maybe for a reason, because this is not one of our regular second and fourth Saturday session, though now I think we have got used to the habit of having these extra sessions. So we may have to do a little bit more publicity for these odd sessions to make sure that we have the guests. And also it has impacted our attendance today. I think we've got about 15 attendees, but probably that was to have been expected. The session also was two speeches, I have three, and both were icebreakers, though I think there is a little bit of a confusion in this, whereas Kshitij mentioned, and I think Sunil also confirmed, this is not really his icebreaker. I think this has been his second speech, isn't it, Sunil?
Yes. I think it's not his icebreaker. So
so
I was
sound like an icebreaker actually.
Yeah.
But
it
then
was not. It was. I have interpreted that as an icebreaker, and
yeah, I thought he was giving a high-level icebreaker. Until I realized, no, it was the second speech. So that was good, but I think, yeah, and the other thing was perhaps unusually, we've had almost all the role players take up the table topic mantle and render speeches. That was also a good thing, and perhaps again a record of sorts where we might just end well before time. And I think all of you are going to have a very early dinner. But more than anything else, as I had mentioned when I introduced the Toastmaster of the day, you're performing the role for the first time, right? Yes. So that was that's a small record, at least a record for him. And like I said, true to his name, he has started setting these records, and let's wish him all the best for many more of these to be broken. Before I go to the awards for the evening, of course, today I've been spared, or rather spared the time of introducing the guests because we don't have any. I will go on to the announcements if VP Education has got any, till I compile the names for the awards. Nivedita, would you like to say a few words?
Yes. So what I would like to say is we will have our meeting on 12th. So requesting all members to come forward and take up the role. Planning to have a speech marathon on 12th. And for that, I'll take a next couple of days to know number of speeches. Currently, we have 4, but of course, Toastmaster Manan will not be able to give the speech. So with that, we have 3 speeches. So who can prepare the speeches, come forward and give their speeches in the speech marathon. So that's it from my side. That's it. Over to you, presiding officer. Yes, one sec. A sincere request to all members or players to join the meeting by 5:15 if our meeting is starting at 5:30. So even after that request, I see number of role players are joining after 5:30. That really disturbs the whole protocol, and we will not be able to know whether you will not be able to join or you will be able to join. So for that, sincere request to join by 5:50. That's it. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Nivedita. And just another request about the roles themselves. I think we should all try and give in our names and try to ensure, unless there is an emergency, that we do not drop out either of speaking or of the roles, and try to firm up our agenda as early as possible in the week, because I think we also should respect time and the commitments of everyone. So it is on both of us, both us as ExCom and also the people who are taking up roles, to give our commitment and stick to that. So I think this month we're going to have what, 4 sessions, Nivedita?
We will have a session on 12th. So, and on the 4th, 26th, on the 19th session, as again, it's on the 3rd Saturday, we will we'll take opinion from everyone and look at the speeches and then finalize.
Yeah, I think that's best. Let's look
I'll
at.
not say that we will have the session. I'll not confirm at this moment of time.
Okay.
But 12th and 26th will I'll confirm that, because this is on 2nd and 4th.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. So let's go to the announcement of the awards for the evening. Table topic speaker, the person who dared to speak from the beginning, or the first speaker, Toastmaster Nivedita. Well done, well done, well done. You dared to speak first. Good. Okay, and the best of big three, the one who's giving a voiceover from a remote location called Muscat. Best of big three goes to Sudha, Toastmaster Sudha. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I think Sudha is in a Toastmaster mode these days. So
Yes, I think thanks to Babu and
been going hammer and tongs at some of those awards. Congratulations for that. Yeah. Yes, I think we've almost come to the end. But, yeah, anyone? Yeah, since we have some time, I thought maybe we'll have a 5-minute session before I close, since it's a small group. Would anyone like to say anything about today's session, or any suggestions for any of the future sessions before we close? Those who haven't spoken, Kshitij, Sunil there? I think he's...
Sunil, I think, left. Sunil Agarwal left.
Kshitij, you haven't spoken, so let's hear from you something. I think Kshitij just got the...
Unmute, Kshitij.
Yes.
Unmuting doesn't mean I have to speak something.
But I think we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes. At least we heard your voice. That is good enough. Because today I think is the day when everyone had to speak. So we needed to hear everyone in the audience or in the group. Good then. Right. So if
Babu, I have a couple of things which I will definitely...
Loud.
I have a couple of things which I will communicate to Nivedita, because after attending a few sessions outside Bombay Toastmasters, so I feel that there are some things which we can also incorporate.
Yeah, why not? Definitely.
One is the round robin session, which I thought is a good one to kind of keep a part of.
Yeah.
And also there was something which I observed, which I shared with you as well, where you can actually make the R counter and the grammarian's role a little bit more interesting by asking even the word master, by giving opportunities in the speeches and the places where they could have used the right words, and things like that. So there were few things which I felt will make their roles also a little interesting. Otherwise, I think the timer and the grammarian becomes a little bit mundane over a period of time. So I think you can make it a little interesting. So I have some ideas, Nivedita. I will definitely share it with you.
Sure.
And you can tell the corresponding role player accordingly.
Kshitij cannot hear you.
Sorry?
No, it's okay. He wanted you to speak a bit louder. Yeah, anyway, it's okay. I think she's finished. So good then, if we are done and we've come to the end of our session.
Can we take a photo, Babu?
Pardon?
Can we take a photo?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Chaitya, your video is not on. Okay. Done.
Done. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Good. So we had a short and sweet session, and like they say, the show went on despite our challenges for the evening. And I think thanks to everyone who attended, took up the roles, and also delivered the speeches. Nivedita, let's make sure that at least we have all the speakers in place, so that we have at least about 3 speeches possible at each session going forward. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of today's session. Thanks for attending once again, and have a great